This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
It's halftime here, almost ready for the beginning of the third quarter. The Vikings are trailing by 17 to the Alpena Wildcats. We do want to just mention to everybody that the Cadillac boys basketball team, which won here on Tuesday night, they have a scrimmage on the 28th at 10 a.m. and it's open to the public, no cost. So if you're home between Christmas and New Year's and you're not doing anything that day, jump on in and you'll be able to see Midland and Traverse City, St. Francis, and Cadillac have a three-way scrimmage.
Yeah, and I went to one of those earlier this year, and it's kind of fun. You know, they all scrimmage each other. They get some refs, and it's kind of neat. You can see a little coaching and playing at the same time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hockey team is doing well. They're on a 5-game win streak.
5-game win streak. They go up to Petoskey tomorrow night. They were in Mount Pleasant last night. Got a nice win down there. The Vikings girls basketball team will be back in action January 3rd after this game in Mount Pleasant. They do have an alumni scrimmage next week and then a scrimmage next week also with McBain Northern Michigan Christian.
So here we go. Vikings ball to start the second half of tonight's game.
Looks like Polis going to the basket and picks up foul on Alpena, and she'll step to the line. We didn't see a lot of fouls called in the first half, Jason.
No, they actually haven't even reset the fouls yet, so there's only 5 fouls called in the first half.
Yeah, you're right. They haven't reset it because it was 2 fouls each at halftime, so that should be the first team foul of the second half here. Polis makes the first, misses the second. Dakota Prevost with that rebound, and Jor comes down the near side. She kicks it to the corner. Missed shot right there. Ball is off the foot of Callie Polis. So Alpena will take it out in front of the scorer's table.
Cadillac still playing their 2-3 zone.
This is Jor in the corner. She sends it over to Courtney Jones. It swings back over to our side of the floor. Back to Jones. Back to Jor. Almost stolen by Polis. She gets 2 good swipes at it. Misses both times. Jor goes down the baseline all the way to this side. Comes back to her, and she's long on that three-pointer. And Dakota Prevost with an offensive rebound.
Yep, she's a
tough box out right there for the Vikes.
She's a tough girl to box out, and she does a good job keeping the ball above her head. Puts it back for 2. 32-14, Alpena.
So Emmington sends it over to Polis. They kick it inside. Allie McAllister's a little bit off with that shot. Prevost with the rebound. Back come the Wildcats. Nice defensive play right in there by Hannah Emmington. Standing her ground, forces a tough shot. That's off, but Alpena gets their own rebound. And you see a nice hustle by Prevost. She saves it. McAllister sends it over to Emmington. She looks down the floor, finds Polis. She looks to penetrate, but cut off nicely. Courtney Jones does that. The ball's deflected out of bounds into the Viking bench. Vikings will maintain control. They are down by 18 here early in third quarter action. You are watching girls basketball here on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jor doing a nice job ball hawking on Emmington. Bartman comes and gets a screen and another screen. And we've got a foul. That's probably a good call right there on Jor.
Yep, she's an athletic girl that puts a lot of pressure on the ball, and she's a good player.
Coming in for the Vikings will be number 4, Molly Anderson, and Chloe Fessler will step off. Hartman sends it inbounds to Emmington. McAllister comes up, sits a high screen, rolls to the basket. She does a nice job of keeping control of that. Allie McAllister with 2 points.
Yeah, good job using her left hand, and she kind of tipped it to herself, which is it's tricky to do and still not travel.
That is a tough 4-shot right there by Alpena. Prevost does get a rebound opportunity and misses. Once again, she's just got good, strong hands, and as soon as it's in her hands, she's up into the shooting area.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jason.
Number 21, Shelby Seaver. I should have let you say it. Comes in for Alpena.
Hemington to McAllister, and she is up and off the glass. It does not go on that shot.
Good
Another
look.
nice offensive
good
move right there by Hemington, and a good dish. Vikings just unable to capitalize. That's a jump shot from Volts. That's a little bit off. Bartman with the ball here.
That's Katie's 3rd rebound tonight. She's actually a leading rebounder.
She goes baseline, gets cut off in a tough spot right there. Turns it over. Courtney Jones is coming the other way. Polis is going to take it right away from her. Bartman is leading the way down the floor. Polis looks. Finally goes with her left hand and misses.
Another good look, though. I mean, they've had some chances to score there and kind of cut the deficit.
I'd like to see Bartman maybe step out for a little longer shot opportunity there, give herself a little bit better passing opportunity from Polis.
Yep.
They kind of got too close together down there.
Emma Jor comes down and airballs the 3, so Cadillac will get the ball in the out of bounds, and here they come.
All right, so we've got Bartman with a jump shot opportunity. She hesitates, gives it to a cutting Molly Anderson, who gets the kind, friendly home gym roll for 2 points. This is Emma Jor with the ball. She kicks it over to Jones. Jones is going to get a screen up high from Seaver. Ends up in Jones's hand in the corner, and she drains a 3 with nothing but net. Courtney Jones with her 3rd triple of the night.
We're about halfway through the 3rd quarter, and Alpena leads Cadillac 35-18.
Katie Bartman looks inside, doesn't see anything she likes, gives it to Molly Anderson, who makes a great cutting move, just shorted the shot a little bit. Polis gets her hands on that pass. We got an offensive foul right there. Nice job by Hannah Hemington stepping in on that lead pass.
Yeah, that's a tough call, but one that you got to make. And
yeah, she pushed off.
Yep, couple subs in, and while that happens, we'll hit our sponsors tonight.
Excellent.
Our presenting sponsor is CCI of Cadillac Tire, Napa with locations in Cadillac, Lake City, and Big Rapids, and Pizza Plus. So thank you to all those. If you'd like to be part of the sponsored team, the number at the station is 577-1844.
So in for the game for the Vikings, we have number 11, Sydney Paul. And for Alpena, Taylor Foster, number 1. This is Polis. She kicks it in to McAllister, and a foul from behind on Dakota Prevost. It looks like they've got the foul set now correctly here.
Yeah, Alpena.
4 already for Alpena here in this quarter alone. Jade Schultz has come in for Alpena.
Alpena sitting in their 2-3 zone on the out-of-bounds play.
That's a little long. Courtney Jones with the ball. She kicks it to Jade Schultz, who beats everybody down the floor for a 2-point basket.
That was a good-looking break. Good-looking break by Alpena.
Nice pass by Courtney Jones right there.
Sometimes those are the best breaks when you don't even dribble.
That ball is going to be knocked out of bounds off the Vikings in front of the Cadillac High School cheer squad.
Molly Anderson checks back in, replacing replacing Sydney Paul.
Alpena with a 19-point lead here with 2:48 to go in 3rd quarter action. That's Emma George. She kicks it over to Taylor Foster, gets a screen, looks to kick it inside to 21. Shelby Seaver. Shelby misses the shot, but the ball goes out of bounds off the Vikings. Jones is going to take it inbounds here. Alpena sets some back screens. That was a tough catch inside right there. Jade Schultz, another strong-handed grab right there. She kind of trips over her own feet, throws it up at the rim. That's a pretty darn heady play just to do that.
Yep, avoid that travel.
Allie McAllister with that rebound for the Vikings.
Yep, a couple rebounds for her tonight, and
traveling call right there.
Number 42, Jessica Leak, is going to check in. She is a 6'1" junior.
So while Alpena's bringing the ball down the floor, how about a big shout out to Rain Johnson-Hill and Bailey Hoover and Gabrielle Long for their camera work here tonight. And certainly to Wyatt Van Dynen down and back in the truck out in the cold parking lot here tonight. Thank you guys for all your hard work helping us bring you tonight's broadcast of girls basketball here on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jason, what do we got going on here? A little discrepancy on who?
Well, it looked like a moving screen foul, but I don't think the ref saw it, and he saw the result of the moving screen foul and called the foul on number. I think they called it on 22. Katie Bartman on that.
We got another foul on the Vikings right there. Molly Anderson will pick up her second foul of the game. It's the second team foul of the half for the Vikings. Free throw line jump shot by Foster is off. Alpena gets her own rebound. Comes back to Jade Schultz. She gets fouled on the shot opportunity. She is going to step to the line. She's the only player tonight for Alpena to be at the free throw line. She's 2 for 3 in the first half, Jason.
Yeah, now that's Molly's third foul and kind of a unproductive trip down the floor for Cadillac with 3 fouls called on them. That's always a tough call on the moving screen. I mean, you almost have to have it set in your head as a ref how much you let go, because any little twitch can be called a moving screen.
Schultz misses both. Emmington with a smart tap out right there on the offensive rebounding opportunity by Alpena. She kicked it out to Bartman. Or to Polis. Polis brings it down, kicks it back to Emmington, and she gets 2 points out of that. Nice smart play by Hannah Emmington at the defensive end and results in her basket on the offensive end. Block shot in there, but Alpena's number 11, Jade Schultz, gets that rebound off the block shot. She puts it up and in. Polis kicks it to McAllister. She's a little short on that. Nice work in there by Emmington and by Polis to get a good shot for McAllister. She just missed it a little bit. And I'm not sure who this foul is called on. One of the Vikings players, as they are down by 19. And we're going to see Jessica Leak step to the free throw line.
I think they called it on Molly Anderson, which I'm not sure that's the right call, but
yeah, I thought it was Polis from behind.
Yeah. Yep, but Molly's got her 4th foul. She's probably going to have to come out of the game.
She swatted a little bit, and then that's easy action to see. Leak drains the first one, and the Wildcats are now up 40-20. Lots of subs coming in here.
In a game like this, when you're down 20 with just a quarter or so left, you don't really work on, hey, how can we get back in the game? And really it's what can we do to make our team better?
Yep. How do we get better for everything coming up after the holiday break here? Leak makes both of those.
Long season coming up, and, looking at some of the positives so far this game, Cadillac can run an offense where they find open shots.
Right, right what you're talking about there. And Barton makes a smart choice right there as she takes it out away from the trees. Looks to find Rosenberg inside, a turnover, but Alpena turns it right back.
Yep, and that's kind of Cadillac's deal this year, is they're a pretty decent team when they don't turn the ball over.
Hannah Emmington with a three-pointer. That's Courtney Jones with the ball right there. She picks up her dribble, kicks it over to Foster. Foster is defended by Emmington. This is number 30 right there. Treflon with the ball. Bartman steals it. She's coming back. Tries to send it over to Kaylee Polis. Number 3, Courtney Jones, knocks that out of bounds with 5.7 to go on the clock here.
Yeah, Katie had to pass a little sooner, but she took a few too many dribbles.
Like once again, just not real good spacing right there. Yeah. Polis was a little too close, but she makes up for it with a big three here at the end of the corner. 2 3-point baskets by the Vikings in the last minute of the quarter, cut the lead to 15 points. We'll be right back here on 26 Sports and CCTV with fourth quarter action.